What up, my dudes? How we doing on today with the channel? New vlog. Welcome, my dudes. We're jumping back out to the Miata like I promised from the last vlog. Now we're doing the fuel pump, my dudes. So, you guys can see right here, I have the top off. Finally, you guys are dying to see how it looks like without the top. Hard top right there, the roll bar right there, the roll cage, whatever you want to call it, roll bar basically. The one that me and my dad custom made and rebuilt. Took that off, pushed back the carpet, and the fuel pump should be inside here. Or inside this little one. Either way, it's inside here. I think it's this big one. So I just want to show you guys what I bought from DW. Link down below. Like always, my dudes, there is their Instagram. You want to share your passion. This is what we're going to change. This is the fuel pump. So it sucks up more fuel to the engine and it shoots out to the custom fuel injectors that we got from the last vlog. Shoots out more fuel. Basically, it's more fuel to add and to match the air ratio of the turbo. Yes, my dudes, it's gonna be awesome. Before you do all this stuff, please, my dude, make sure you disconnect the battery because we're working with fume. So any sharp spark can spark up and make a fire, make a disaster in your garage or in your shop. All right, so I also like when companies like this send small little stuff like this, a sticker or an air freshener in this case. It is so cool that they do stuff like this, my dudes. Like, I appreciate stuff like this. That's free advertisement, and yes, I love it. So that's it, my dudes. So let's start doing this whole thing. The fuel pump that I got has the whole ingredients, the whole recipe. It comes with the fuel filter cleaner, it comes with the wires, so we have to build it. But first we gotta take out the old one and somewhat just copy how the old one set up and put it with the new one and throw it back in there and make sure that it works. Ooh, I just realized I have rust right here. No bueno, that's cancer. That's cancer. Cancer for the car. Like I said, we took this off. Now on this one, there's some tiny little bolts, screwdrivers. Just take them off the rim, unplug the wires, make sure you have a rag on hand because you're gonna have gas fuel coming out of the lines because there's still fuel inside. And then inside here, just tuck this wire out, should be the fuel pump, my dudes. Unless there's something, yep, this one right here. Nope, never mind. We gotta take off this. There's a bolt right here holding it down, my dudes. The thing was holding it down. You guys can see that nice and clean on this area. It was just a small little nut holding it down. So it's this one right here, too tiny. So now we just lift up the fuel cell. I don't see anything else connected to it. See a bunch of gasoline. Keep going. Keep going. That is the fuel pump, my dudes. Right there. That's what we're gonna be changing. And the filter's in there, and everything's in there, but I have a lot of fuel, so I'm gonna try to do this as clean as possible, my dude. So I'm gonna take this thing outside camera, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to build it, because we still got fuel inside these lines. See, this is how it looks, my dudes. You guys can see the whole picture. So this is it, and you can still see fuel inside this little bubble right here. This is all gas. So I'm gonna put it over there with the cardboard, and then we'll get to it. We're gonna have to detach all this, put that new one on. We'll build it on the outside and then put it back on the inside, but this is all fuel. All right, my dudes, let's do that. All right, my dudes, so I took off the fuel pump that was right here. Connected like this, like so. I unplugged the wire that goes up here, the blue one, which connects to this one. I took off the, what you call this? The clip. I loosened it up with some pliers. And that goes right here. So that's when it was attached like so. Took off it, pulled it out, took off the wire. This was wrapped up with this for safety. So I took off that wrapper. And this is what I'm left with, my dudes. This is how it looks right now. So this wire that goes in the kit connects right here. The only issue I'm having right now that I'm kind of skeptical is that this is the only one that goes up here. So I'm guessing we have to splice and cut the wires and try to make it go inside there, I'm guessing. They do give us 2 of these to splice, but I don't really trust splicing inside the fuel pump because it's electricity and it's fuel, which is risky. But that's what I'm thinking right now. I'm trying to get as high as possible. I'm guessing right here, and then just to do a little quick splice up there. But I'm still gonna put this one back on this one, my dudes. And then right here, obviously, this goes for the fuel filter. And then this right here is gonna go right here. But they give us another hose for it, so we can just plug into the top. And they give us these clamps instead, which is way better than I think than these clamps that they have, because these are pretty hard to get with the pliers. So these would probably be easier. That's what my brainstorming's at, my dudes. All right, my dudes, this is what we did. Black was negative, red, and this like a dark blue is positive. That's how we did it. We spliced it somewhat in the middle of it. So this one connection will be right here. And then this connection will be on the fuel pump like so. And then, should we put this on or no? We'll block this. At least we'll try to get it. If not, we'll just cut it and put some on the top too if we have to. I'm gonna wrap it up with this one, and then the fuel pump should be easy. Next will be the filter. We have a little ring right there, so that ring's gonna go right here, which is this right there. We swapped out the old seal, this is the old one. It just pops right off from right here from the bottom. We swapped that out. Then we connect, and we put this rubber inside here with these new clamps, and it should be easy. We're almost done, my dude. We're almost done. But this was the hardest part. I'm kind of tricky of why we had to splice them, because I didn't trust that. But then again, this was naked, so it could be safe. This is where we're having a hard time, my dudes. This black seal or gasket or holder to hold it in place, we cannot get it together. And we're trying to, I don't know what we're doing wrong. We even cut the hose down in size so it can match this length of the hose, and we just forgot how to do it, or how to make it stay in place like this. This is the old one.
You know what? I think we need to take this one off.
But I can't take off that bolt.
Okay,
I mean, I can take off that screw.
Take it off and then
play with it and put it on top.
Put it on top down.
Maybe. Conclusion was we did have to take off that screw right there. Why is my camera not focusing? We gotta take off that screw right there, my dudes, for it to fit. We did the wires. You guys can see a little bit extra wire that we did. We should have cut more, but it's already too late. We did the pipe, the hose, clamped it, shortened it up. Now we dump it inside. Oh, make sure you guys take off the plastic that's on the fuel pump before you guys install it. I have it on so you guys can see how cool it looks, but now we took it off because we're supposed to take it off. All right, hold this for me so you can get inside the car. Got my dad with me. See the plastic, take it off. And that's the old one. And I think we're all set in stone, my dudes. Just drop it in there, connect these wires. Should be good. Look at the fuel, my dudes. You guys. All right, let's do it. All right, my dudes. So the hoses are connected. I did this one, that one, and then this one that was holding it down. Then you connect all these. We have them all right there, my dudes. And that's it. That's how you do the fuel pump for the new one. Like I said, link down below. This will shoot out more fuel than the stock one to go to the engine. If you guys want to get technical, you guys can also upgrade the fuel lines. So you can, I don't think you have to, but you could if you want to. But I'm not going to do that, my dudes. Just like this. That's how you do it. This is the fuel pump. That's the old fuel pump. Shout out to my dad for being here. He always helps me out when I need him. Because I was very skeptical about cutting the wires because it's gas, electricity. I was like, that's not safe, but it looked like it was safe. And that's how you do it, my dudes. So, link down below, my dudes. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm not going to show you guys how I put everything back together because just do what you got to do. Take off that one, which is the bolts right here, which is the openings. And that's it, my dudes, from right here, from these holes. Easy. Peace out.